Those were the headlines. Hello and welcome to ETV News with me, Rebecca Johannes. Ethiopian Red Cross Society, ERCS, presented a Thanksgiving gift to President Girma Walde-Giorgis. ERCS Vice President Dr. Ahmed Raja said at the event that President Girma's contribution to the society has been tremendous in helping it achieve its goals. President Girma served as patron of ERCS for the last 12 years. The ongoing head of state vowed to continue supporting causes of the society. Ethiopian Prime Minister Hailemariam Desalegn held talks with leaders and representatives of international organizations while in New York attending the 68th UN General Assembly. The Premier, who is also current chairperson of the African Union, discussed regional peace and security as well as development issues with the leaders. Rahel Taklehanis reports.
Hailemariam conferred with UN Chief Ban Ki-moon, US President Barack Obama, Queen of the Netherlands, Prime Ministers of New Zealand and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and with founder of Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. The Premier has briefed the delegates that Ethiopia is working hard to maintain sustainable peace and stability in the continent. He has also told the delegates that the nation has been creating attractive investment conditions to lure foreign investment. In an exclusive interview with ARTA, he mentioned that the discussion also covered a range of issues, including investment, peace and security, as well as trade. While holding talks with Ban Ki-moon, the Premier raised issues that concern the ICC and its working procedures.
The International Criminal Court is making wrong allegations against African leaders. We have asked Ban Ki-moon to support our efforts to help African leaders be judged in Africa.
The Prime Minister has also met with US President Barack Obama and discussed areas of cooperation on clean energy production in Ethiopia. Hailemariam has also exchanged views with Nigerian President Goodluck Jonathan and Paul Kagame of Rwanda on areas of economic cooperation by solidifying people-to-people ties among African nations. He said African countries must do more to reduce maternal mortality to achieve the MDGs.
Unless African nations exert maximum efforts in the remaining 2 years, there is no possibility of achieving the MDGs fully by some countries. So we are expected to harness our efforts in the next 2 years to materialize that by mobilizing the public.
Ministry of Foreign Affairs said Ethiopia would reinforce its efforts to stop the terror acts of Al-Shabaab. Spokesperson of the ministry, Ambassador Dina Mufti, briefed the press on current affairs here on Tuesday. Habib Mohammed has more.
Spokesperson of the ministry, Ambassador Dina Mufti, said Ethiopia sees a recent terror attack by Al-Shabaab in Nairobi, Westgate Mall, as an attack perpetrated not only on Kenyans but also on Ethiopian people and the whole world.
Prime Minister Hailemariam Desalegn condemned the terror acts by Al-Shabaab in Kenya during the recent UN General Assembly in New York. He also told the gathering at the UN General Assembly that the African Union is working to ensure peace in Egypt, Somalia, Mali, Congo and Tunisia.
He said 2 Ethiopians who were among the hostages in Westgate Mall were out without any harm, according to the information from the Ethiopian embassy in Nairobi. Dina stated that Ethiopia is actively participated in the 68th United Nations General Assembly in such a way that it ensures its economic and political benefits. Lithuania, which is going to be the next chair of the European Union, has shown interest to open its embassy in Ethiopia during the side talks in New York UN General Assembly, he said. Speaking about the recent criticism on the International Criminal Court (ICC), the spokesperson said Ethiopia would work for Africa to be arbitrated by its own legal institutions. The ICC's charge against African leaders and politically motivated rather than legal issues, he stated.
The Prime Minister also mentioned that Africans have complaints against the ICC as it only focuses on African leaders and demanded the ICC to take corrective measures.
The spokesperson said the delegation of 87 members, including the private sector, would take part in the Trade and Investment Forum and Trade Fair to be held in the United States.
The Ministry of Finance and Economic Development signed a 7.5 million birr project agreement with the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO. State Minister Ahmed Shide and UNESCO Ethiopia country representative Matok Ferman signed the agreement. The government of Japan provided financial assistance to the project, which will benefit women students in Gambela and Somali regions of Ethiopia. Ministry of Education, UNESCO regional education bureaus and pertinent stakeholders will participate in execution of the project. First phase power generation of Gibe 3 hydropower project will be launched within a year. Project manager Azeb Asnaq said that various construction phases of Gibe 3, which is expected to enhance the current energy capacity of Ethiopia by 94%, are nearing completion. Gibe 3 high kilovolt electric transmission line has already been completed, while the powerhouse concrete work is underway. Over 6,000 employees are working on shift basis at Gibe 3 site, of whom more than 90% are Ethiopians. Public Relations Director with the Ethiopian Electric Power Corporation, Misakir Nagash, says significant knowledge and technology transfer has been gained from the project. Upon going fully operational, Gibe 3 hydroelectric power project will have an installed capacity of 1,870 megawatts. Ministry of Health said it has finalized preparations to immunize over 13 million children under the age of 5 against polio. Maternal and Child Health Director with the Ministry, Dr. Theodros Bekele, told the press on Tuesday that the 4-day campaign will commence on October 3, 2013. He said the country has planned to inoculate under 5 children following polio outbreak in neighboring countries. The director urged parents, government bodies, NGOs, religious institutions and the media to contribute share for the success of the campaign. Ethiopia's ongoing water development endeavors are based on the equitable use principle of the Nile Basin Initiative NBI. That's according to the initiative's executive director. Engineer Taferra Beyene made the remark at an experience sharing forum of the Nile Basin countries, which is underway in Addis Ababa. He said the water development projects of Ethiopia do not harm the interests of downstream countries. Meanwhile, representatives of the Nile Basin countries held consultations with Minister of Water and Energy, Alemayehu Taganu. The minister on the occasion stressed on the need for countries to equitably utilize the resource.